Hi, this is Deandra and Cassie with Group 2 in the small group communications class. Today we'll be teaching you how to make a Heath Bar Poke Cake. So I'd like to go ahead and walk through the ingredients first of all. What you'll be needing is a regular boxed chocolate cake that we're going to bake to the directions on the back of the box. For this particular cake, we'll need 1 cup of water, half a cup of oil, and 3 eggs, which I've already cracked here. So after we bake our cake, we're going to be doing a topping. That's what really makes it pop off, so to speak. We'll need caramel ice cream topping, a can of sweetened condensed milk. We'll also need Heath Bar bits, which is why this cake has its name, and Cool Whip. So it's a pretty simple cake, very few steps, but it comes out excellent when it's finished. So we're gonna go ahead and start. Cassie is gonna be adding the ingredients, and I'm gonna walk you through the process. So what we first need to do is cook our cake according to the directions on the box. So what we do is we mix the cake mix. We'll take our water and oil, and we'll go ahead and just throw it all in there along with our eggs.
And the oil.
And then our eggs. Now the back of the box says to beat this for 2 minutes. When your cake comes through, it's going to look pretty flat if you do that. So what you need to do is whisk it until there's just a few lumps remaining. And Cassie's going to go ahead and do that for us. Yeah. By the time that we're finished, we're going to be saturating our cake with this mixed topping. So you don't necessarily have to have it come out completely smooth. If your cake is flat, it's going to end up kind of looking like a swamp if you do it that way. We definitely don't want that. So, as you can see, Cassie's just kind of giving it a really quick mix, and then we're going to pour it into our pan. So, you wouldn't care to get a spatula and help me with that. This really does help if you have 2 people. But if you're on your own, you can always just ladle it out, I suppose. It's kind of whatever works for you. All right.
Working on it.
Thank you. So after that, you need to make sure that your cake is even on a surface. And what I like to do is just give it a shake. If you wait for it to go there by itself, you're just going to be waiting days for cake. Your oven, which should have been preheated to 350 degrees, should be warmed and ready. You can go ahead and pop that in. Thank you so much. Again, we bake it to the directions that are on the box, which means that after 34 minutes, you need to take a toothpick, stick it in the cake, and make sure it comes out clean. At that point, you'll have a cake that looks something like this. We planned ahead and baked the second one. It's movie magic. So Cassie is going to show you how to go ahead and do our topping. Take it away, Cassie.
Alright, so the first thing you want to do is just take a wooden spoon, end of it, and poke a whole bunch of holes all through it. Now before you do this, you do want to let your cake cool about 15 minutes. If not, it'll tear apart and your topping will not stay on there very well. So you're going to take your mixed sweetened condensed milk and caramel and just saturate this. Pour it all over and make sure you get it in the holes really good.
And with that, you want to make sure to use all of your condensed milk, but save a little bit of your caramel because we're going to use it for later.
We're going to put some on top.
Yeah. Make it really look like a Heath bar.
Take your other spatula, just scoop it all out. And the next thing that you do
Go ahead and pass me
is get out the
the quart thing, just so you can see the process.
this.
Yep.
And then you'll just cover the cake with whipped cream. Spread it out. And it's going to take about the entire tub, if not the whole thing.
Those are our taste testers.
Yes.
They're very excited.
They really want
genuinely.
some cake.
It's very good, so hopefully you'll make it at home and understand.
Definitely kid approved.
Very
A little
much.
bit more. Okay. Once your cake is topped whipped cream, get your Heath Bar topping and just
I'll move this out of the way.
sprinkle
for us.
it all over. You can put as much or as little as you want. I like to get a good coating.
I just like candy, so whole bag for me.
And then you'll take your leftover jar of Hershey syrup and just go all over the cake. All right. And that is how you make a Heath Bar cake.
All right. Thank you very much.